Okay. Hey guys, Mr. Money1235 here again. Finally, we're going to be doing this answers video. It's been like over a month now, so let's go ahead and get this started because it's just taken so long to actually get this video made. First question is, do you have a brother or sister? Well, you can go ahead with that one, I guess. You got a lot more to explain than I do.
Well, I have one real brother and two stepbrothers. They're like my real brothers because they've been in my family since I was 1 year old. So technically 3.
Yeah, I only have one real brother, one little brother. I did a video with him a long time ago for a ESPN thing I was doing at my job. Let's see. In the last 10 years, 2004 to 2014, what albums released do you think? What albums released in that time do you think will be seen or already seen as classics? Well, 2004 is when American Idiot by Green Day came out, so that one for sure is going to be a classic. I feel like people will still be listening to American Idiot like we do Beatles albums today, because I think it's literally that good. I think it's literally that popular. I'm trying to think of any more. I would assume that would be classics. What albums are so good do you think people 40 years from now are going to be listening to it?
I mean, I'm not personally the biggest fan of this artist, but I think they'll have their name stick around for that long. But Lady Gaga, for her originality, I think she'll have a big hit. I don't know, but I'm not a big, like, I like some of her songs and singles, but I'm not a big fan. And like, I love Green Day, and I think that'll definitely be one for sure. That's very hard. Our decade doesn't have as many as the.
There's so many things that just like lately, like I've said before a whole lot in these videos, it seems like music nowadays is more of a fad. The radio ready things that just play for like a month or 6 months or so, and then the next thing comes along. What is the first album you ever bought? I can't remember the first one I ever bought, but I remember the first one I ever got. It was a copy of Weird Al Yankovic's Running with Scissors album. I got it for my birthday. That was the first album that was ever officially mine. I can't remember the first one I ever bought with my real money, though. My own money. That's been a long time ago. It could possibly be Demon Days by Gorillaz. That was back right before I started high school, is when I got that, so.
Mine was J-Lo. I don't remember her CD.
J-Lo.
The first one I bought. Of course, I like Britney Spears and all those people back then.
Oh, late 90s, huh?
Yeah. 90s kid.
Have you ever heard of Harry Nilsson? If not, check out Everybody's... Okay. I have not heard of him. How do you guys feel about newer rock bands these days, like Pierce the Veil, Black Veil Brides, and Asking Alexandria? I'm totally the wrong person to talk about this because I'm not a huge fan of screamo hardcore music. I actually had to sit through a set of Asking Alexandria when I went and saw Escape the Fate with my old roommate. Good God, that was so hard to sit through that 30-minute set of nothing but just hardcore screaming for like 30 minutes. It was so annoying. Escape the Fate was awesome though. Pierce the Veil, I've heard like a song or two from, but once again, I don't care about them nor Black Veil Brides. They seem really similar to me, honestly. Just not into that type of stuff at all. That really emo, black hair, pale skin, black eyeliner, really intense music that's not really that intense. It's just edgy for the sake of being edgy. Just not into that stuff at all.
I can't give an opinion at all because I haven't really listened to them, so I don't really know anything. I just personally think it might give me a headache because I don't like really loud, like screamo-y things. It's not saying that it's not good music for people to listen to. It's just for my taste. I can't stand screaming. So it's I mean, if he listened to it, then I'd probably listen to it and eventually probably like it. But I don't know. I've just never given them a chance, so I can't say anything about their music.
Can you show off your Smokey Bandit CD? I'm currently not at my house right now, so I can't. I'm actually at her apartment at her school, previously making this video actually right now. So I can't really do that at the moment, but I would love to. What's the most expensive CD you own? Well, my copy of the White Album by the Beatles cost me $30.
She also has a lot of box sets, so they probably cost a lot too. But I know that's not an individual CD.
Yeah, if you were going to count that, I would say my Blur 21 box set. I think my parents might have paid like $200 something for that. I'm not sure. What do you think of Jake Bugg? I really like his old-timey style. He really takes a whole lot from like old bands. Like I hear a whole lot of Bob Dylan in his voice, which is kind of cool. I saw him perform on one of the late night shows. I've not listened to his album Shangri-La, but I like his style. I like what he's going for. I like that he kind of shows like an allegiance to the music of the past, and I like that type of stuff. So he's cool. And do I like the Vaccines? I know about the Vaccines. I don't know any songs by them. Okay. Here's a few for the both of you. Your thoughts on Dookie turning 20 years old. Well, this question was obviously posted in February 1st. Dookie is a huge album from Green Day. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. I mean...
Yeah. Amazing.
So yeah, I think it's great. I mean, we have some of the most famous songs from Green Day on that album. You know, Long View, Basket Case.
I love Basket Case.
Yeah, you know, you can't deny how good Basket Case is, even though it's a huge single. But yeah, Dookie's amazing. I love it. It's great. How did you two meet? You can start off this story.
Well, I guess technically, and we didn't even know, we met in preschool. We had preschool together. But we met through the 6th grade through our close friends. Well, we went to school in 6th grade together, and then our best friends, like my best girlfriend and his best guy friend, started dating. And so then we started dating after that in 8th grade and broke up, and then started dating again our junior year of high school, and then continued on dating.
Yeah, so I went to elementary school in the middle of the country somewhere, and my parents ended up moving houses into the school district that she went to, so I ended up going to her school for 1 year in my 6th grade year, and that's where we met, long story short. But like I said, ended up going back to my old elementary school for 7th and 8th grade. We still stayed in contact some, still went to birthday parties together and stuff like that, and then high school rolled around, we still knew each other. Didn't talk that much, but we still knew each other. And
yeah, I started talking in our sophomore year, and then dated her junior year.
Okay, favorite sports teams. I'm not a huge sports fan, but I like Carolina Panthers just for the sake if that's the state we're in.
I'm the big sports fan here.
Yeah, she's the sports fan in this relationship.
I love football, and Carolina. Yeah, I got him into the Carolina Panthers, but that's because we're from North Carolina. But I also like Wake Forest, Demon Deacons, and those are my two teams that I like. I don't like pro basketball at all.
This is the fun one. I like your questions. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? I think I would rather fight one horse-sized duck, because that would be a big duck, but at least you could get away from it. It'd be hard to get away from 100 tiny horses.
Well, I would rather fight... Well, I wouldn't want to fight them, I guess. It would be really hard to fight them, because it would be pretty darn cute while I'm getting attacked. But
that's just some little tiny horses.
That's what I was saying. I'd rather get attacked by 100 little tiny horses, because I love tiny things. Like, I'm obsessed with
horses.
Tiny things. So if I saw a tiny horse like running around, I would be the happiest person ever, even if I'm getting kicked by them. So I don't even care.
Oh, wow. But then again, a horse-sized duck would be terrifying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's a big duck.
Yeah, that would just terrify the crap. So I'd rather be hurt by the little tiny horses.
Oh god. What's your favorite Green Day CD? They're my favorite band. For me, it's Nimrod. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but it's closely followed by American Idiot and Dookie, I believe. But Nimrod, I just think that's a really fun record. Great singles, great deep cuts. I think I know yours.
Yeah, maybe. American Idiot, and I also like Dose.
Oh yeah, she really likes Dose from the trilogy, and Uno, Dos, and Trey are awesome albums too. They'd probably be right next to Dookie and American Idiot for me. If you're Mr. Mooney 1235, does that make your fiance Mrs. Mooney 1235? Yes.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
How long have we known each other for? Okay, we kind of answered this already, but
Well, we've known each other for, but how long have we been together? 6.5 years.
yeah, we've been together for 6.5 years, but we've known each other about double that.
Yeah.
I guess so. Do you guys like the Fast and the Furious movies? I think I've seen like one of those.
I haven't seen them, so I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of them at all. Any little tiny bit. So, like,
I saw Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift in theaters a long time ago. That's the only one I think I've seen in full, and I don't even remember anything about it, but I know I went and saw it.
I'm just not a car person at all. I don't really get sad. Just didn't really see the interest in those movies.
Alright, do you like the band Alice in Chains? If so, what are some of your favorite songs you like by that? Well, I like the singles. And they come to stop the rooster, yeah! And the I'm the man in the box.
I love that song.
That's a good song. I like the singles. I don't really know too much more by them, honestly. What do you think of the Gorillaz cover of the XX song Crystallized? I think that's an amazing cover, and I really like that song. The XX, they're a little bit of a boring band to me. I can't really get into an entire album by them, but I really like that song, and I think Gorillaz did a good job covering that. What do you think about the alternate versions of Gorillaz songs like Cloud of Unknowing with Damon on vocals and the alternative version of Glitter Freeze? The version of Cloud of Unknowing with Damon singing on it is beautiful. I think I might even like it better than Bobby Womack's version just because I think Damon's vocals sound really good on that track. I don't know if you've heard that. Have you heard that?
I have no idea, honestly. I might have.
On the Cloud of Unknowing. You know that song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a version out there where Damon sings on it. Really good.
I don't know if I've heard it or not.
The alternative version of Glitter Freeze is good, but I mean it's not too different from the version that's on the album, so it doesn't really bother me that much. And thank you for your info about Queens of the Stone Age. You're amazing. You're welcome. If I can influence anybody to listen to Queens of the Stone Age,
Oh my God.
I mean I think I did my job well.
I love them. They're pretty darn amazing.
Yeah. So glad you got into them. That's awesome, dude. What's your favorite concert that you've each been to?
Muse, hands down.
Yeah, we went and saw Muse September of last year.
I have to say, every concert we've been to has been amazing, and I've not been let down once. But like, Muse, something about just being right there at the stage. Plus, he was just the best. That was just the best performance live I've ever seen, ever
Mm-hmm.
in anything.
Yeah, and Cage the Elephant opening for them was a real treat too.
And he stage dived right on us.
Yeah,
It
no.
burnt my nail, but it was okay.
Yeah, the lead singer of Cage the Elephant like hit my finger. It like killed me, man.
Yeah, it made my. Yeah, that was. It was painful, but it was fine. It was. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
I touched his shoe. But that was really cool. And we also went and saw Gorillaz in 2010, which of course is going to be a highlight for me because that just doesn't happen every day.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I love that too. I mean, and Queens of the Stone Age was amazing too. They're all amazing. I love them, but to me, that just their stage performance and how they had everything set up was just. I don't know if we were where we were for Muse for Gorillaz, it might have been the same, but it's just always. It's like where you're sitting. That makes a huge difference.
Being
that close to the stage makes a huge difference.
And I also saw Green Day on the American Idiot tour back in 2005, so a lot of things to pick from because that's a good show too. Every single time, yeah, she wasn't, we wasn't there at that time, but every single time I watch the Bullet in the Bible DVD, that's the concert movie that they made while they were on their American Idiot tour, I just think, man, that was just an amazing show. It just takes me back to when I saw that live. It was just so cool. And what's your favorite band from the UK? Gorillaz, Blur, the Beatles, Muse. There's quite a few bands from the UK that I think we both like, so it's really hard to pick. But I guess I'd have to say Gorillaz. I mean, that was the first band that I got into from over there before I got into Blur even.
Well, that's his definite favorite. I can tell you that with all his little figurines. And
what's your favorite from the UK? Muse, you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say mine's Muse. Muse or Rolling Stones. So.
Rolling Stones, that's another one. Yeah.
That's my. I love Rolling Stones.
Any 2013 albums? I kind of hate that you guys asked all these questions last year because now they don't seem to matter that much, do they? Are there any 2013 albums you haven't bothered reviewing or talking about because you didn't have enough to say about it? There was a ton. There was an absolute ton. People were begging me to review that new Eminem album, and I don't know anything about Eminem apart from a few singles. I mean, it would just be wrong for me to talk about that because I just don't know. Plan on reviewing the new albums from Switchfoot, Beck, Young the Giant? Obviously not. It's been way past that time. Do you guys like Eminem? How weird of a question is next here. I like the singles.
Yeah, I really like something about Eminem. I don't like all of his songs, and I'm not a big fan, but I just really appreciate his music, and I don't even know why. But it's just kind of weirdly inspirational. His old stuff, to me, when I used to listen to it, it's just like somebody who grew up and didn't have anything, like literally nothing, and worked their butt off to get something and somewhere in his life. And I don't know. I just think he's inspirational, and a lot of his songs are inspirational, and I know some are, I don't know, not inspirational.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the song that I'm trying to think of, but it was my favorite song.
Yeah, she loves all them songs about how he wishes his mother was dead and all that stuff.
No. No.
Because he had a lot of those songs in his early days too, okay?
Not that. I don't... Yeah, I know. But he also wrote a song on his new CD about how he liked his mom, so I thought that was...
The song,
or he forgave her more.
That Mockingbird song was really good. Do you guys like Bon Jovi? I like Slippery When Wet. That's a good album.
I like Bon Jovi. I like a lot of his older stuff, for sure. I haven't really listened to his newer thing. I know he had like...
He started doing those weird country albums later on in his career.
Yeah.
Which is strange, but Slippery When Wet, I like the original Bon Jovi. I like the 80s Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Okay, last question here. My dick is getting blue and smaller every day. Do I have AIDS?
I don't know.
I don't really know what happens when you get AIDS, but that doesn't sound good.
I don't know if that's AIDS, but I don't know what AIDS. I don't think that happens when you have AIDS, but I think you should see a doctor.
Yeah, you should probably.
Don't ask me. I don't know. You probably should ask a doctor.
You should probably get that checked out. Okay, well that was the last question on this video. If you got any more questions, just ask them somewhere. We'll probably do a future question and answers video.
Hopefully it won't take as long to get back.
Hopefully it won't take as long to do it, yeah.
I've had a lot of exams and a lot of studying, and he's been working really hard. He works every weekend lately, and I haven't been able to see him much, so we're just doing the best we can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kind of. And he would ask me at like 2 in the morning too. Let's remember this. I go to bed way before that. And
I wanted to get it done.
Maybe let's do it right now. I'm like, I'm asleep. But that's him.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay. That's him. He stays up till like 6 a.m. I go to bed at like 10, 11 now.
Yeah, she's a square, everybody.
It's a habit. When you have to work get up at 6 in the morning
blah,
every
blah,
day.
blah, blah, excuse me.
Work and school, you get up early every day. So.
No.
I love you.
Yes. Mr. Buddy 1, 2, 3, 5. I'll see you guys later.